Last time on Caravan, Neon Horizon.
My name is James, and my character's name is Angus, Fist of Justice.
My name is Kevin, and my character calls himself the Flannel-Clad Plaid Lad.
I'm Emily. My character's name is Selah.
I'm Jackie. My character's name is Rhymey, Slimey. I am gonna nosedive out the window and grab onto the fin.
Plaid Lad,
Who's there?
you are thrown off the side of the caravan as the fin hits it. You're actually knocked off the opposite side of the fin.
I'm going to jump at the fin, claws out, and dig into it.
5.
Very dead.
I'm -2.
Within your last moments of consciousness, you could hear Musa, Tropa, and Brighton kind of screaming as the caravan flies off towards the horizon.
Guys, this isn't good.
We have zero.
The beast below
zero
has
zero.
left the battle, meaning we are no longer in turns.
Meaning I didn't need to bring him up from the depths.
Yes. We are no longer working in turns, but Selah, both of our slimes are splattered right now. Plaid Lad, you catch up to Angus, who I imagine is reviving Rhymey Slimey?
Yes.
Okay.
Where am I in relation to them?
You are further north from them and a little bit to the east.
What happens when I'm
But reachable.
What do I do with my health when I'm revived?
Heal 1d6. I'm sorry, 2d6.
Oh shit, sorry.
Reroll if it lands on the floor.
That's fine.
So we're not in turns anymore.
Okay.
What the hell do you do?
What happens since we're not in turns and I haven't been revived?
I'm gonna say for every couple minutes that you are not revived, you're gonna have to take a death roll.
Alright, somebody...
So where are we in relation to each other?
You, Selah, and Plaid Lad are together.
You mean...
And I just revived.
You, Rhymey, Slimey, and Plaid Lad are together.
Okay.
Selah is quote-unquote dead further north, like pretty significantly further north, actually, and to the east a bit. If you all want to run to Selah, I think she's going to take 2 death rolls by the time you reach her.
I can form myself into a spring and launch one of y'all's towards her. If you want, that could be risky. And you know how I am.
You have very good luck. We know that much.
I do.
Oh,
As told
let's
by
see.
this one. Or we could run to her and she can do her death rolls.
How many death rolls do you have left?
All of them.
Okay.
I've never...
So she's not at risk of permanently dying.
What's the deal with death rolls again?
Okay, so when you do a death roll, you roll 2d6. If you roll doubles, you're alive again. If not, you check off one of those
So
boxes.
you have to roll doubles.
And if you check off all 4 of those boxes, you're dead. And sleeping through a night heals you 1 box.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
You got a lot of health, Mobian.
I have a lot of health, yeah.
You could survive a slime spring.
The way you're speaking is very weirdly sensual for this situation.
Survivor. Slime spring.
Oh, are we doing ASMR now?
Slime spring.
I'm going to actually remove you from the room, Jackie.
What's ASMR?
Oh, it's like a relaxation technique.
Yeah.
Look it up. It's weird at first, but it's actually very helpful. Do you guys want to run to Selah? What's going on? Feel free to talk in character amongst each other.
Alright.
Any takers on the spring?
We both look around sheepishly.
You got pretty good health, too.
Yeah, only because I freaking ate everything I own, basically.
I give you a meal, I got you.
I say to Selah.
Selah's very far away.
Oh, she already...
She's the
And
dead
she's
one. No,
also
no.
dead.
Rhymey Slimey is the
We
one.
don't even know where she is.
My bad,
really.
Rhymey Slimey.
We know that she's in a...
I say to Rhymey Slimey, could you...
I think you probably saw the sail coming off. That
Could
was
you,
like
instead of a spring, form yourself into something very aerodynamic so I can throw you so you can get to Selah faster?
I can become a boomerang.
That was
No.
not the opposite of what we wanted.
What about like a spear or something
I
very...
can become a spear.
You
First,
can become a spear.
before I become a spear, I'm gonna eat my Chipotle.
Alright, Selah, take a death roll. Roll 2d6.
Oh, goodness.
Me?
No, Selah, you guys are taking your sweet time with this.
1 and 5.
Okay, you check off one of your boxes.
How much is a meal? An entire meal?
An entire meal is 3d4 plus 3.
I'm gonna eat the whole bowl, because I always say that I'm gonna save half of it for later, but then I eat the whole thing in one sitting.
Selah, take another death roll. No, I'm kidding.
So 4, running. 3, 3, 4, 3, 3
Plus
is 11 plus 3 is
14. Nice. Good deal.
Thank you!
Does anybody want to, in any way, assist Selah or move towards Selah?
So what I can do... Oh, I'm turning into the spear.
Wait, wasn't he gonna throw
Yeah,
one?
I'm turning into a
So
spear.
I'm throwing
Yeah.
Slimy towards Selah.
I'm going to say, give me Angus strength roll, Rhymey Slimey aim roll.
Okay.
You go first.
Alright, strength roll. It's a 2 plus 3 is 5.
Okay, Rhymey Slimey, your aim.
Maybe you should start.
This is going to be so good.
Plaid's gonna start running.
Go ahead. Plaid starts running.
Aim.
Yeah.
18.
18.
Okay. You are perfectly on course, but Angus, you like get a cramp in your arm, so you just hit the back of Plaid with Rhymey Slimey as he's running toward Selah.
That's the worst possible outcome.
We are dysfunctional.
No damage, just comedy.
Da-da-da-da-da.
You just get knocked over. You don't
I'm
even
gonna
take
do
damage.
another death roll.
No, not yet. Do you? What happens now?
Alright, since that plan failed, I start to run towards Selah.
Okay. If everybody agrees that they're just gonna run towards Selah, she'll
Let's just run and not kill ourselves. That seems to be the thing that's gonna happen if we try anything smart.
I'm just gonna, go... Just imagine a slime going across land, just go... So it's like running, but I, do flips and stuff. It's cool.
Okay, Selah, take a death roll, and then they reach you.
Okay.
So you could just wake yourself up and... No, okay. One more death roll. You reach and revive Selah.
Hooray.
So how do I do health?
There's much
Roll 2d6, and then that's how much you heal.
3.
Oh, jeez, sorry. Alright, so that's where you're all together.
It's close to the end of the day.
Yeah, in fact, the sun is setting now.
Yeah.
I'm ready for bed.
Well,
Do you...
we don't have a bed.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Nice.
We're not near the caravan.
You have an
I
arm.
have a pillow lodged in my head.
You still have a pillow lodged in you. And also, please add that to your inventory as well as Moose's arm, which is a melee weapon.
Sweet.
How did you remember
That's
that?
good at least.
That was amazing.
The pillow stuck in your head.
And you have my lightning revolver. Give that back.
Alright, deal.
Thanks.
No problem.
Shake on it.
With the metal arm.
Yeah.
Can I just make the middle arm part of my slime arm?
Just kind of implant it inside yourself?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I
Are
have.
you giving your slime a skeleton? The arm?
Maybe.
Cool.
I always wanted to.
Okay, so now if you decide to do punching things with that arm, you're going to do Moose's. Slightly less than Moose's robotic arm damage, because you're going to have a little less momentum. So, you mentioned sleeping. It is sunset. I will allow you guys to sleep on the sand, but you can risk analysis that yourself, whether or not that's a good idea, if you want to sleep in shifts, or if you want to just travel after the caravan.
Yeah.
I was
maybe
actually
the
going to
best
suggest...
plan.
I was going to suggest sleeping in shifts so that one of us can always keep an eye out for another caravan.
I can make myself a tent.
But what about Moose?
Moose
Moose is on the
here.
caravan
I
still.
know. We
Well, her
gotta
arm
catch
will
up.
always be in you. Well, not always, but her arm's in you.
This is weird, but I like it.
Okay.
Well, you're never going to see her again.
Don't
So
say
there.
that. We're going to the city. We'll all end up somewhere eventually.
Very profound. We will all end up somewhere, eventually.
This is all in character.
I don't know. I don't think we should sleep yet. I think we should, try to get there.
Combine slime strength.
If you want to,
Form of
just travel on foot following the caravan, I will allow you to do
an
that.
airplane.
Do we have any hope of
Maybe we
actually
should
catching
just
up to
run.
it, though?
Okay.
Well, you know that it stops somewhere every morning,
Okay.
like
that's
it
fair.
did for food the previous day.
Can we walk in the direction of the caravan and take shifts sleeping in one of the slimes as a
Hammock?
hammock?
Like between the other two people who are
Yes.
walking?
Alright, that's actually... Alright.
Yes.
That way we can take turns in heal.
That's
Does
pretty
One
someone
more.
who's a hammock sleep at the same time? Because
I think holding that position for long enough for somebody to sleep would knock you out, yes.
okay.
But I'm going to say sleeping while in holding a position doesn't heal you.
Okay.
This is a very interesting scenario that we've created, and I kind of like it.
Should we draw it?
I'm sure somebody will if we don't. Yeah. So, alright, who's doing what first?
I'm carrying one of the ends of one of the slimes.
Does that work?
I'm gonna say, yeah, you could, yes, that could work.
So who is the hammock?
The slimes could also choose to sleep in the slime sphere.
Who needs health the most?
I'm fully healed, so.
Actually, I have a lot of health too, so let's
fully
just...
healed.
So, do you mind being the hammock, and we can let...
Be the hammock, and we'll just
we can
let
Selah
our
sleep?
good old friend here sleep,
Sweet.
and then we can walk.
The two of you who are carrying the hammock, since you're the ones actually walking, could either of you roll your choice of wisdom or aim to make sure you're going in the right direction?
I'm gonna roll wisdom.
I'm gonna roll wisdom too.
Okay.
What about aim?
13.
5.
13, you're going in the right direction. So,
Cool.
Angus has got you covered.
Nice.
Cool.
You're welcome, bro.
So yeah, sun has set, you're walking Selah, feel free to heal. We're kind of playing out how the night goes. Does anybody else choose to take a shift sleeping?
I don't take a shift.
No.
Okay. Those of you who don't sleep, who go a night without sleeping, are going to be exhausted for the next day. And that is a mechanic, which means that at some point before the next time you sleep, when you have to make a roll, at my choice, I will force you to take disadvantage because you are tired.
Okay.
Once.
Just once?
Just
Okay.
once.
We shouldn't all be exhausted.
Maybe one more person take it, and then
Who really needs the health? James is fully healed.
I'm fully
So
healed.
you-
I just need one, so I guess,
So you
I guess I'll sleep.
Okay.
And me and James will take.
We'll be
Me and.
So, you two are exhausted,
You-
just keep that in mind. I will keep it in mind. I will let you know when you take your disadvantage on a roll. I will not be cruel about it. I will use it in the funniest possible situation. I will not use it to kill you.
Okay.
You
that's
can
fair.
use my pillow while you're sleeping.
Thanks.
So it has been a night of traveling through the sand. Plaid Lad and Selah are both rested. Rhymey Slimey, who has been a hammock this entire time, is unconscious but not rested. And Angus, who has been trudging along carrying the hammock, is also not. It's the early hours of the morning now, just around sunrise. Sun's starting to peek out over the horizon. You still see no hide nor hair of the caravan or the next stop that it was going to reach in the morning, probably because you cannot possibly reach it on foot as fast as it could. But you hear a motor. It's a familiar motor sound.
Colleen!
As Colleen's motorcycle starts coming towards you from the east.
Cue your song.
Colleen, 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 Colleen.
That's her song.
Come to
Colleen,
save us from the slab.
do any of you do anything as she approaches? Who's asleep right now? Is it you,
I may be asleep.
Yeah. Do you want to wake Plaid Lad up, or are you woken up by the motor? What do you think?
Probably woken up by the motor.
He's a light sleeper.
Colleen spots you and kind of drives right up to you and kind of does like a loop around you, kind of showing off a little bit, kicking up sand in a circle around you. She lifts her goggles up and says, "Well, what are you all doing all the way out?" That's Southern. What the hell am I doing?
Now, what in tarnation are you
No,
doing?
stop. I can do it. Well, what are you all doing out here? That's still Southern. Somebody say something in an Irish accent. Fuck.
Hey, what are you doing out here, laddies?
What are you all doing out here? That's the best I'm gonna get. We're just gonna keep rolling. I thought you all were traveling on your caravan.
I'm a hammock.
We fell off.
Congratulations. You fell off.
I am awake!
Colleen puts her goggles back on after you burp them. Most people who fall off of their caravans do die out here in the desert. It's pretty lucky that I found you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd really appreciate if you could give us maybe a ride back to our ship. That would be lovely.
I can give you a ride back to the Oasis outpost. That's where I'm headed right now, but...
Hey, that works. That's where our caravan was going, right?
I have no
It should
idea.
be. Yeah, all the caravan stuff at the Oasis outpost on day 3, which I assume it was if you were heading this direction.
That's right, three.
I believe it is day... Yeah, it's day 3 for you guys. Hopefully we could get you there well before your caravan leaves. It normally stays at the Oasis for quite a long time. There's some shopping that they allow the guests to do and all that. Resupplying on food and whatnot.
Yeah, sounds
Yeah,
good.
okay,
We can pay you in hugs. Like,
let me...
Roll for initiative.
I can pay you in bees.
You don't have bees.
You don't have any bees. You seem to have like a robotic arm embedded in you, I noticed. That's new. You can pay me in that.
It's my lover's arm.
Kinky, but I think...
I thinky.
if you want a ride, and Colleen kind of looks at you guys like, alright, get in. I don't know how you're all gonna fit. That's an issue. We can discuss payment when we get there, perhaps, but let's get you back to your ship.
I can turn into a wee little ball.
Wait, can the slimes both go in the slime ball thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We both fit?
Yeah, you can both fit in there.
Oh, get in. Party,
Ooh.
party. Go on the slime ball.
Slime.
The
like a
moose's
genie.
arm can't go in as well.
Well, can we put her
I'll hold on to it for you.
Thanks.
Okay, so you have moose's arm now.
And you'll carry the ball?
Sure.
There's still a little bit of room issue. Colleen, I got a sidecar. I guess one of you could get into the compartment in the back. I have sold all my wares, that's why I'm headed back to the workshop, so one of you wants to ride in the back. It's gonna be a dark ride, but you can.
I'm physically larger, so you should probably...
Oh, that would be convenient, right? I'll go.
You have
I'll
your
I simply won't...
your-
I'll go, okay, Angus?
You have your
Okay, tensions are high.
nest for you in there.
A nest?
Yeah, a flannel nest.
Is there a
This should
flannel
be ours,
nest?
too.
I think she means to make a nest out of your clothing.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
right.
comfy.
Sure. Solitude flannel dude once again.
Alright.
Sorry, you don't fit in our slime ball.
Alright, everybody, get on in. So, you two from in the slime ball can't actually hear anything. Which is great, because Colleen's motorcycle is very loud from inside of it. And any conversation that you try to have with Colleen is going to be shouted entirely. So, Colleen might ask you a question like, so what exactly happened that made you fall off of the caravan? And it's just hell the entire ride. The noise is slightly muffled for you, Plaid Lad, but you can't hear a dang thing. Go ahead and roll aware for me. It's fine, you're both able to actually rest a bit on this journey because you're in the slime ball.
My rare is 10.
You find in the back there is still something there, but it was invisible because if you notice on the list there is an invisibility cloak. It is covered in like a checkered pattern that has different little screens that kind of display whatever's on the other side of it. Colleen must have missed it while she was selling everything.
I wrap myself right up in it.
Alright. You're going to spend the next couple hours, not a couple hours, probably like 2 hours in transit. It's not, you can't really sleep. Do you want to try to sleep, Angus? It's going to be loud. You're going to have a high whatever roll if you want to try to sleep.
I mean, I can at least try.
Okay, go for it. Roll with disadvantage if you get no stat added.
I thought you had full health.
Well, so he doesn't have the exhaust
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
status
But
effect.
wait, are you using the disadvantage because I'm exhausted, or...?
No, because it's loud.
Okay.
This is not your exhaust disadvantage.
Just making sure.
Disadvantaged at sleeping.
Okay,
Yeah, if I use it now, what's the point? Because then you wouldn't have it anymore anyway.
right.
One way or
What
another.
if he
Yeah.
took little bits of our slime and put it in his ears?
But it's your mouth bits, and so he could hear you the entire... No, no, you can't. I'm going to say no on that one.
Okay.
Okay, so I roll for disadvantage. Got a 14 and a 6.
You cannot fall asleep.
Cool.
If I'm in the slime ball and I can be rested, does that mean I'm not exhausted anymore?
That's right. You have lost your exhaust.
Goodbye.
Sorry, James.
I'm still exhausted.
Yes. As you approach the Oasis outpost, you can see your caravan parked along the west side of the settlement. It's a town built around the Oasis, and the town is built from wood and sandstone. Most of the buildings are connected and form an outer wall together that kind of wraps around the Oasis. Some of the second stories of these buildings are painted in vibrant colors, but which normally would be very inviting, but something seems off. There's no movement anywhere that you could see as you approach, and the outpost is covered in tarps and flags depicting red letter S's, jagged letter S's, much like the one that was on the knife that you sold Colleen.
Interesting.
As well as a big banner across the main gate that reads, "Those who disturb the sands disturb the beast below." But that's not written in a language you're familiar with. So Colleen reads it aloud to you, Angus screaming over the engine. She reads it and she says, "It's Sandspeak. That's what I call it anyway. It's the native language of the people who live here. The Somay people. Those are new," she says. She's screaming all this, but I'm not going to do that for the audio.
The what
She-
people?
The Somay people.
So many.
Is that what the S is for?
Yes.
Colleen calls over the sound of her motor. She comes to a stop so that she doesn't have to keep screaming. "I don't trust those flags, and I'm really concerned about the banner. Something's off. The Somay folks have been less than welcoming recently, but I hadn't been paying it any mind. Now, though, this just looks pretty bad." You're still a distance away from the town, but it's there on the horizon. It's closer than the horizon, not close enough that anybody can see you from the town. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
She's parked the motorcycle and she says, "It looks like it's time for me to salvage what I can and get out of here. Things are turning up bad. I'm going to swing by my garage quick and grab what I can. Do you three want to wait for me here, or four, sorry? I didn't change the numbers in the dialogue when it was supposed to be just 3 people playing? Do you want me to take you to the outpost, or to your... I can take you to my garage with me, or to your caravan, I suppose, if you want, or just to the main gate. What do you got? Where do you want to be dropped off?
Where do we want to be dropped off?
And you can all get out now. She lets you
Yeah.
all out. Roll a stealth roll to see if she notices that you took the cloak. And you have the advantage given to you by the stealth cloak.
Plus,
Oh,
plus 3 stuff. That's a 17.
Plus 3 is very good. And one more. Because it's advantage, it could be better.
No.
3, wow, good thing. Okay, she does not notice that you took the cloak.
Sick. So I'm gonna offer to go stealthily snoop around the outpost and see if I can learn anything.
Well,
Do you,
do you
go
want to
ahead.
suggest that we stay and we can maybe like all sneak in wearing the clothes?
I think maybe
we
we
can't
should
all sneak in.
we should-
The cloak can fit 2 at a time. It's in the description.
So I can take someone with
What
me.
if we stay in the slime ball?
That's a good
I could carry the slime ball.
And then Angus could also be in the cloak with you.
Let's do it!
Oh, I'm sorry, do you two get out of the slime ball?
No,
Not if this.
You have to in order to communicate with each other.
this
so
is.
you
well, I
can,
don't.
so get out of
The
the
slime
slime
ball
ball for
doesn't
now.
even know he has the cloak.
That's true. But you're talking to him, so I feel
I
like...
know, but this was Emily talking.
Okay. I just want to encourage the characters interacting, but fine, fair enough.
Can I stick my little head out of one of the bowling ball finger holes?
It doesn't actually have the...
Why don't you guys get out so we can talk?
Okay,
Okay.
just bring it out.
Be
Cool, you two are one character now.
What?
You two have merged in the slime ball.
I'm not okay with this.
A slime
You
merger.
both agreed to go in it together.
That does not mean I agree.
What colors are you? You're silver and hot pink?
Yeah!
So now you're like a kind of grayish pink with like sparkles. You can choose to dismerge whenever you want. But so that you know, for the moment, you are one. Whose name you two are going to have to come up with together.
Hey, look, I'm Picasso.
Slimey. Whatever combination of your names you choose.
We'll go with Picasso.
Picasso, it is. You have like one of each of your eyes. It's a mess. It's a bit of a mess. The implications of this, in terms of how your brain works and how emotionally connected you two are now, is up to you two. But yeah, if one of you chooses to disengage from this, you just split apart. And if you want to form together again, it's slime ball time. That's just so you
We're
know.
gonna get back in the slime ball soon anyway, probably. So.
Okay, so you two just have to
Let's
speak.
just see how this...
Okay, so you two just have to speak in unison now.
We can do that.
All right, cool.
Nice.
And Colleen goes, "Oh my god, it actually works! I invented that. I had no idea that would actually work for transporting slugs." So, well, where do you guys want me to drop you off?
Why don't we stick together for a while, since we've been separated numerous times and it has not worked out well for us at all. How about, could you drop us all off right outside the outpost?
The front gate might be a little obvious is what I'm thinking.
Not the front gate.
Oh, just like...
Obviously, Colleen, come on.
Okay, hold on. Let me give you all a map of the town. And she reaches into her kind of like side compartment on her driver's seat, pulls you out a map, and quickly marks a red X on it with a pen she's got on her. Okay, the red X is my workshop. So just so you know, that's where I'm headed after I drop you off, regardless of where I drop you off.
How about she drops us off at our caravan, and then
Yeah.
we'll go from there.
I was thinking the same thing.
Alrighty, your caravan?
Yes, please.
You got it. What was that? Get back in your slime bowl. How about that one?
Okay.
Oh no.
You are... Oh.
Lots of slurping involved.
Colleen takes you to your caravan and drops you off out the back of it. She hands Angus a kind of like a walkie-talkie and says, you can keep in contact with me with this if you need to. I got the other one on me. If you need... I'm going to be leaving once I get all my stuff all packed up. You just give me a call if you want to ride out of here. And I'll swing back around and pick you up.
We appreciate all your help, Colleen.
Hey, I appreciate your business. We'll talk about your payment later, if you survive. Whatever's about to happen.
All right.
I'll be seeing you off then. Bye. So long. And Colleen drives away, speeding out, like, around the other side of the outpost. You're at the caravan.
Should we
be suspicious of anyone on our caravan, and maybe we don't want to just walk right in there?
Okay.
I'll go sneak up to the caravan and like sort of peer around, see what's going on.
Okay, you're gonna need, in order to get up, the ladder on the back of the caravan that allows you up into it is currently kind of like pulled up like a fire escape ladder, so you are gonna need like a strength roll to jump and climb up it.
Sure.
Oh, that'll work too.
Angus, buddy, give me a boost?
Yeah.
Give him a boost, strength roll.
All right.
Thanks, the boost!
That's going to be a 10.
Alright, that does it. So you're boosted up there.
Cool.
Do you want to like stealth in there to look around, or?
I prefer it to do it that way.
Okay. Roll. Do you want to use your cloak? There's nobody around the outside of the caravan, I should mention. Like, that you can tell.
That's good.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll use the cloak.
Where do you want to check inside? You don't hear anything. Oh, roll stealth to see if you're, like, undetectable.
17 plus 3 is 20.
Excellent. Yes, you're in the cloak. You are not seen. Where do you go inside the caravan?
I want to peer inside. I currently don't hear anything.
Nothing. Silence.
It's dead silent. Okay. I want to sneak up the stairs to the roof.
You are up on the roof. There is nobody up here. You can see from up here a crowd gathering by the oasis itself in the outpost. But you can't really tell what's going on from here.
Okay, so I guess I'll sneak back out.
Out of the caravan?
I'll go downstairs.
Do you want to check to see how people are doing?
Well, people might not even be here. We don't
Just,
hear anybody.
Do a walkthrough
can still
see
check
if there's
around.
anybody's there.
Do you guys want to climb up in as well?
We're still on the slime.
You are still in the slime ball,
Well-
that's true. Who has the slime ball? Angus? Okay.
Yeah.
Go!
You can throw the slime ball up to me.
I could, but then they'd also have to be just as also stealthy.
That's true. Okay, so I have...
I think we should let you take care of the stealth aspects.
Okay, yeah. So what I'll do is... I'm a little suspicious of our buddy who's from the desert. His name is Brian. I would like to sneak up to his door and listen in.
Okay, roll where?
10.
Silence.
Oh, well, it's 11, actually.
Okay, still silence. The door is actually open just a crack.
Oh, it is open.
Yes.
Okay, so I would like...
In fact, all the doors are open.
Okay, I'd like to walk in his room.
His stuff is gone. It doesn't seem like there's anything otherwise notable. It just looks like an empty room. Actually, while you're in the hallway with Badalament, you did notice that there does seem to be stuff kind of strewn about. There are sheets of music kind of pouring out of Lute's doorway. The curtains have been torn down from Alexa's. There is a pool of something outside of Tropa's room. There's no more purple smoke in Tropa's room. Everybody else's doors are swung open. Maybe I'm giving you too much on an
I didn't
awareness 11.
I didn't notice
You
this
went right up to the
before
roof.
as
You're
I
just going into the...
walked down the hallway?
Yeah.
Alright. So I'd like to check the rooms and see if anyone's like hiding.
Okay, do you want to roll aware then?
7. Well, it's 8.
Okay. With that, you don't find anybody.
Okay. I'll just check one more place. I'll check downstairs before I leave the caravan.
Down in the compartment hold? Okay.
Yeah.
There does not seem to be anybody down here
Okay.
either.
Probably spending too much time in the caravan. I'm gonna go back to my friends and report that everyone is gone and that something went down.
And that's the end of this episode of Caravan. At the end of each episode of Caravan, I've been talking to you in these little announcement sections, and I realize I've passed up what might be a fun opportunity to do these announcements as a character. So I'll do the rest of this little speech as Orange.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for listening to Caravan. It's me, Orange. I was in the first and third episodes. Make sure you listen to The Other Side's episode 5 as well, or episode 6. I don't remember what episode this is. I think it's episode 6. Let me take that line another time. Make sure you listen to The Other Side's episode 6 as well. Yeah, I think maybe this was a bad idea. This isn't the most sonically pleasing voice to listen to.
Oh, my throat. I've never done a prolonged Orange before. This was a mistake.
If you agree that this bit that's happening right now was a mistake, let me know in the comments. If you'd like other characters to handle the post-episode announcements in the future, let us know. I'm Orange. I love you! Bye!
Okay, back to Skyler. Sorry about these episodes being a little bit shorter. Things are about to pick up in the story, so I wanted to end this episode on a calmer note. Anyway, like Orange said, thank you so much for listening. Next episodes go up in 2 weeks. Hope you're looking forward to them. Take care.